Hi guys, welcome back to Mums in Melanin. My name is Takumbo.
I'm Ayola.
I'm Debbie.
I'm Takoni.
And you know the deal. Before we go any further, please click subscribe, click the notification bell. Why not follow us on TikTok and Instagram?
Yeah.
Let's get into it. Anyway, today we're talking about raving. So, when was the first time you went to a rave? What are your thoughts on your kids? I don't know, what do you think?
Do you know what? When you said rave, it's not a rave, but I think the first time I went to what I could liken to a rave, I suppose, is what I used to call shubs. The kids of my days would call the shubs. The shubs was, innit? I'm not of the current day, you know. So back then, I would be a house party. So I think I would have been in year 9, which was 13. Is that 13, 14?
Can you tell me what you're wearing, please? I'm interested.
Guys. Okay, so I came from a household that didn't really support those type of house parties. So because they didn't, I would sometimes change my garments when I leave home. So for example, I used to wear like fishnet ties.
No.
Yes.
What did you leave home in?
Maybe jeans, so I can wear the fishnet ties underneath and then put the jeans on top. But I'll still wear Eskimo boots, so all I've got to lose is the jeans, do you get it? And then put the skirt on. Yeah. My Eskimo boots were black with the nice buckles on the side. I had my fishnet ties. Yeah, I used to love them. And like a denim skirt, and then maybe like a spaghetti strap or like a mono strap top. So it was still, it wasn't like showing much, but it was just skin, like not much, not that. But it was still enough for the shubs. It qualified for the shubs, put it that way. So because these shubs usually would start, what, 8 o'clock? I have to leave my house at 6 because I'm saying I'm going to my mate's house. So it has to be relatively reasonable. And my dad would generally tell me to get home by 8, but she'll start at 8.
Oh.
So basically I already knew that it's going to be a tough weekend, but I'm going with it.
Mad, you're risking it all.
I'm going with it. I have to be cool. And this is part of the requirements of maintaining my coolness. This is actually the truth, guys. I'm not even lying. So because of that, I literally, I would leave the house, you know, and then what it means is that around 8 o'clock when the party's really just starting, people are just getting there, my phone's ringing, and then I have to start ignoring the calls.
Oh,
It's the only way it just started.
Oh gosh,
So what time? To 11?
I can never try it. I said if I should come back at 8, I can be there till 11.
So what time did you leave?
I might as well make my way to Heathrow myself if I stay there at 11.
So what time are you leaving?
What I used to do, this is what I used to do, guys. I can talk about it now because I was cool. I fit the cool brand, so it's okay. But like around like about 9:30, I'd be like, guys, my cousin's having another shubs in Streatham. I got to hit the roads. You guys interested? What? It was the only way because you have to be cool, guys.
They said yes.
There must be some of you that are like
So
me.
what if they said yeah?
No, I'll be like, okay, cool, don't worry, I'll ring you. Yeah. You have to just, guys.
What?
This is the gist of the
This
gap.
Viola is so smooth with it. She'll come and tell you a story and you're like,
I would be like, all right, cool, I'll text you the address, I'll ring you in a bit. Let me go and meet my cousin, because we're all going straight in a minute. You coming, yeah? Come on, okay, cool. And then obviously I make my exit. The truth of the matter is I'm starting to wear my jeans on my way home. I'm starting to wear my coat. I'm starting to wear everything. Because of course, like, my mum was okay with me going parties, but obviously back then, like a small little short denim skirt at 13, fishnet tights, it wasn't the look my mum would have been uncomfortable with. My dad, let's not even get there. Like it's not a conversation. So it got so bad that like there was days that me and a few of my friends we used to live on the same street, would like keep our like, I don't know who's gonna watch this video.
oh my God.
We'd keep our like clothing items maybe like in the garden. So we could just quickly switch into something else.
This is some
Guys, man, there was days we got caught. Listen, there was a day I was leaving one of the parties. It was actually just on Old Kent Road to my house back then, not far, like a few stops on the bus. And somehow, guys, my dad drove past, he wound the window down and beeped twice. He looked
While you
at
were
me.
in the miniskirt?
Whilst I was in the miniskirt, I didn't have time to change. I didn't get to my location of changing. And I can't change at the shops because you're going to another one in Streatham. Why are you changing? Do you know what I mean? Guys, I was shaking. It wasn't even cold. I was doing this all the way home. Like, my life.
He wound down the window and beeped.
And he beeped. He made sure I saw him. He wound it back up and he went. Yeah, you guys, can you feel the knots in your tummy?
So what happened?
Guys, a journey of maybe 10 minutes. It took me like probably almost an hour to get home because I was by myself, but I was stressed. Like, I'm just like, what's going to happen? And talks of Nigeria, it started to become more serious. He was looking for tickets when I got home. He actually bought one, to be honest. I went to Nigeria, but I managed to make it back. But yeah, it was. Anyways, so I think my initial intro to what would be raving, it would be the shops because the lights are off. You know,
So
like
did
you're not
you ever
doing.
want to go into actual clubs then, or were you like, I've seen how this goes?
Do you know what? Like, so I say, For me, obviously not in school. In college, like I became born again, and I wasn't interested anymore. So I didn't do any of that. I'll be honest. Maybe if it was later for me, perhaps. But because it happened so early for me, 16 being early, like that was no longer a thing for me. I kind of wasn't bothered. And the thing is, at uni, you kind of have that open reign to do what you like now, because you're not having to wear clothes secretly in McDonald's on my way home. But that was no longer an interest for me anymore. So thankfully, it was fine. Yeah. So I never got that far. But in my head, when I think about what people were doing, some of these people, the mum might be at home. Most of them, the mum's not at home, but they don't come into the living room, nothing. And I just think, how is your mum allowing this type of party? Because I could never have that kind of party in my house. It would never happen. The type of house party. It wasn't like everyone's eating a bit of jollof rice and chilling and listening to music and the lights are on. The lights are off. Yeah. It is completely full. Like, the room is so full. If you slide past someone...
The house party that will always rain in my head. Go to my friend's house and like the guys just come. Didn't know the guys would come in, but they come now, innit? So everybody's here now. Alright, cool. Hey, if you turn the light on in this room, one girl is gyrating over here, black dance over here, somebody is by the corner over here.
How old are you?
We were teens, so maybe like 14.
Same, it's like year 9, you know.
They were dancing against the
wall
like this. They're dancing against the wall. There's a row of them. Doom. Window breaks. Everyone's leaning against it. The windows completely smashed.
What?
Party done. I'm sure police even came to the house. Not like everything that can happen at a house party.
Yeah.
Like. So now the next day, as the people that live in the house, that parents that don't know that you're having a house party, your window's now broken. What are we doing?
What are you
bear
saying?
in mind, I think our older sister's there, but she was, if we were 14, so she must have been maybe like, I want to say maybe like 19, 20. So still kind of relatively young.
Yeah,
like,
college. What's that, uni?
When I tell you I was grateful that I didn't live there because house parties, all they were was an opportunity.
It's actually bad.
It's very bad.
It's disgusting.
It was very bad.
Like, if you really know what's going down, it's really alarming.
Do you know
and
what?
we're very, very young.
It was too bad. It was young people thinking they're grown.
Yes. And the thing is though, some kids like me, I'm there, but there's so many things I'm not gonna do. I'm not interested. I'm still kind of like reserved in my. But then there's some people that are just, they're about it. They're here for the lagan. Yeah. But you know what I mean? Like, they were here for all the bashment. They're here for all the moves. They were just having fun, essentially.
Yeah.
But when you think about it, as a parent, this is your 13-year-old child. As in 3 years ago, they celebrated their 10th birthday. Just to be clear. It's true, because sometimes 13 sounds all...
You know what's funny?
Teenager.
It's a lot.
So, obviously we went to under 18, you know, like, what was it called?
Young
Man Standing. You know, like, all the MCs, they would throw, like, these under 18, whatever. Even, what was it, Colours?
Yeah. No, in Hackney, innit, yeah?
Yeah, in Ocean, and then it was in Brown Chapel as well.
Oh,
like, and all these different, I never went to Colours, but, like, I think I went to one Young Man Standing.
Yeah.
This one Young Man Standing has carried me into my adolescence. When I tell you, not me alone, no. Me and my mate here. Okay, so we were like, how old are we? 14, 15? So we went to this Young Man Standing.
Smiling.
And we're doing that, yeah. When you're saying we're doing logo, we were doing logo.
Yeah.
We were winding up ourselves.
Of course.
I was like, yay, that's my mate. She was like, yay, that's my
I
mate.
swear we were like fully dressed. We were in jeans,
No,
I'm sure.
what you just described, we were wearing Eskimo boots.
Yeah, that was swag, yeah.
And a vest top. She was wearing jeans and a vest top.
Yeah.
Okay, who knew? Obviously they take pictures, innit? But was camera even a thing back then? We don't know. We're just
having fun, yeah.
Can I tell you now that the picture, if I'm brave enough, maybe we'll insert the picture.
No.
You're in jeans.
The picture is
I'm in jeans and I'm bent over.
But can I tell you, yeah? It's
Bend over. It's like,
she's bent over. I'm holding her hand like.
Nah, you guys need. Alright, off camera, I need to see this picture.
Then the next one, me too. I'm like.
So the point is, we went to college.
This
and
is
then,
how I'm getting to.
Oh, okay, go on.
No, go.
Oh, yeah. And then we met someone, he's a really close friend now.
Yeah.
But he was just talking to us and he was like, I know your face from somewhere today. I know your face. Obviously, Grime was popping them times, so all the guys are maybe on the blogs and stuff like that. Our picture is there. And if you go to, like, there's certain websites with, like, Grime, old school rave pictures, we're there.
Is it still there
And there was,
today?
like, loads of comments on the post, like,
no.
I know these girls are, like, skets, I know these girls are... Because it looks like it.
That's what it looks like.
It looks like it. It looks like we're there every day. We're just like out there. But it was under 18 stars. Everyone was age appropriate. We were just, you know.
So how old were you guys? What year?
Nah, I think maybe 8, year 9.
Summer of year 9, I think.
So this is a nighttime party, right?
Yeah.
So who did?
Like 11.
So where did you tell your parents you're going?
So this is it now. Because my mum Mum, I'm going to the party. Which party are you going to?
Yeah, exactly.
And now, it's 6 o'clock. You'll be going up. Because past 6 o'clock, I wasn't.
Where you going? And you're just setting out.
Fine. And I would be travelling by myself. So what I was saying, I'm staying at somebody's house. So I'll be staying at Tokomo's house. Or I'm staying at my friend Yemi's house. Or I was sleeping at someone's house.
So that you can get out.
And you could not tell me no. Mummy, can I stay? No. Okay, no problem. I was Isaiah. I'm coming back again. But Mummy... If I stay here,
where he gets it
the party finishes,
Yeah.
then I can I've already planned out everything. I've already thought of, I want to do my washing up now, I'm going to finish my homework, and then I can go, and I'll be back in the morning. Do you need somebody's phone to call you? I can get this. You know, like I've said everything.
Yeah, everything, yeah.
Like, for me to leave her alone, she just has to say yes.
Yeah.
She'll say yes, innit? And then I'll be like, hey, I'm out here.
So Tokumbo, how are you getting out?
Go and stay at the friend's house?
No, you're the friend.
No, why don't we stay at my house though?
Can I tell you?
Let me tell you. Where did you
We
see
never stayed at your house. Can I tell you what we
still
did?
out that
The
night?
night that I said I was staying at your house, you know what we did? We rode around the bus. It was your birthday.
No, that's
We rode
16.
the bus.
That's too late.
That
That's
was 16.
On
No,
the-
we stayed on the bus
birthday.
all night.
Yeah, we did.
On the night of this
like
picture,
13.
for example.
That picture's like 13, 14.
Yeah,
we're
where
staying at somebody's house.
Yeah, maybe one.
Maybe
There was a
wasn't
few of
you,
us that were there.
Yeah,
Maybe,
I
there
was
was a
staying
few
at
of us
somebody's
that
house.
So what were you
Once I
saying?
was
No,
at
I'm
your
saying I'm
house.
going to a party. I'll get home in good time.
Oh, you were cool.
Yeah, I'll get home in
Yeah,
good
your
time.
house happened.
That night we stayed on the bus all night. You must have
Sorry,
seen
why
it.
were you guys
I
on the
was
bus all
16
night?
though.
What does that mean?
No, but 16. It was my 16th birthday as well.
So what?
That I was 16.
So you should be on the bus all night.
No, but
I
it's
had to say I was staying at your house to
yeah,
get
no,
out.
I had a bit more freedom when I was 16 now. I don't know what I said I was doing, but my 16th birthday.
It wasn't so bad.
Yeah.
Can I tell you, I wasn't allowed to sleep over at anyone's house. That was never an excuse.
Man.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep over.
That's quite tight.
That was
Only
not-
my cousin.
That was not an excuse.
That's tight, yeah.
So,
So how did you manage it then?
my mum was too far. She knew my friends' mums. She knew what was happening. So, I remember one of my friends, I think we were 14. I did the same jeans with the fishnet tights, obviously, denim skirt. I think I had a backpack. I had a bag, so I left it at my friend's house. Obviously, when I'm leaving, I'll change again. And I told my mum, Mum, I'm going to Jessica's house. She's having a party. She's like, okay, cool. What time are you finishing? I said, okay, cool. I think I was meant to leave maybe like 8, 9 o'clock. I didn't leave. My mum was calling me.
Were you scared when the phone was ringing?
Of course.
Yeah, man. You know you're singing the song, but your voice is quivering on the inside.
What?
Yeah, it's not the same. Your
It's
party
bad.
is ruined.
It is.
This time they're doing dirty wine. They're doing all the it was really bad. My mum was calling me to the point where my mum's outside, guys.
Yeah, boy.
She came to the house. Oh, you told her where you actually.
She knew she knew where I was.
At least
She
that's
came.
Oh, it would have been better to just text her then, isn't
And
it?
because she didn't want to embarrass me, exactly.
Oh,
Because
she's
she didn't
so
want to
sweet.
embarrass me, she was texting me, I'm outside. Like, come, you know, like, I'm
No, your mum's
not going to
sweet.
come inside.
My mum can put on the light.
Come out.
My mum can be like, Daddy, look at your battery. And I'm not gonna lie, I can put on the light. I'm actually not gonna lie.
Guys, the
Let me
way
not
I
lie.
snuck out of that party, I just went missing. You know, I snuck out and left.
Did your mum see what was going on in the party?
What? She saw people outside coming. What?
And all
what?
that boys, innit? All the boys, yeah.
Oh, man.
What happened to you?
I don't know. I think Jessica's mum was a nurse. She used to work nights.
Oh, so she wasn't home.
I don't think she was home now. But she had older brothers, though, that were there with their friends.
Okay. So what happened to you? What happened with mum?
I can't even remember, but I wasn't allowed out. It was peak.
So my question is, now that we know, we've obviously explained what kind of parties we're going to from the age of 13, right?
15, I was going to the clubs.
Yeah.
Over 18.
Yeah, I didn't go. I didn't go to the
That's
clubs.
a lot. That's a lot.
No, even Chaka in Dalston.
Yeah, that's
and
a big
Dalston
people dance.
Lane doesn't start till 2, 3 a.m.
In the morning.
So how 3, 4 a.m. If you get there at 1, 12, it's dead.
Do you know what? There were definitely girls in
And we
school.
fell asleep by the speakers.
Yeah,
You woke up, the place was full up.
Yeah.
If you see
What
these lads looking at us like, what are these picnic doing here sleeping? We were sleeping by the speakers. We woke
It's
up,
2,
the
3
dance
when
was
it picks
full.
up. When you leave the dance at 7 and you go to McDonald's, get breakfast in Dalston.
Sorry, but okay, how come no one's looking for you? What's going on here? I'm just
I'm
confused.
staying at your friend, you don't hear. I'm staying at my
So
mate's house tonight.
when you finish sleeping and waking up and you left the party at 11, you gone to McDonald's, you just go straight back home.
11? No, you didn't.
So you left at 7, had your McDonald's, then you go
you
straight
go
back
back
home.
home.
Sleep,
Your
innit?
friend
You're
might
at
be
your
friends.
friend's house.
So
the
the friend's
afternoon.
mum knows
The friend's
people
mum.
that-
Yeah,
Okay, the friend's mum's a cool mum, obviously.
Yeah. But, yeah, basically.
So my question is, as parents, are any of us the cool mum?
I'm the cool mum.
Are you?
100%. What?
7 a.m. they should roll in.
Pretending, don't mind that.
Oh, what? Sorry.
I said, wait.
She said cool mum full stop, but she's not letting them be out.
Like what? Debbie, you're not the cool
The
mum.
other day, Kiana was at a party. Did you not tell us to come home?
What part?
The party, she came home and she was a bit like, oh, our friends are all still there.
Yeah, because she didn't explain herself properly.
Nah, but you knew what she was doing.
Nah, because
You
that's not
understood.
That's not what you explained.
You mean-
listen?
I don't think it was even that.
If you tell me, this is what I want to do, this is where I want to go, this is how long it's going to be. Yeah, fine, do what you're doing. It's no problem.
Okay, so they're saying they're going to where you guys went to. They're coming back. They're coming back around 6.
No,
maybe
no.
let's say 4 a.m.
You're not. What? You're going to the yardie dance. I know what happens in the yardie dance. You're not going to the yardie dance.
Okay, going to house party.
Your friend.
They want to come back home at 1.
So wait,
Who?
When did Kiana say?
I'll come and collect you.
You said you're the cool mum.
I'll get you for midnight.
At 1.
Midnight.
Yeah, but midnight you're not ready. Midnight the party's just about just.
Well, you missed it, babes. I tried my best.
That's what I did with Kiana the other day.
Oh.
What do you do?
No, your one was at 9 p.m, babe. I was still in your house, wasn't it?
What do you need?
No, but it was at 9 p.m.
So you're not a cool mum.
You're not a cool mum,
She was
really?
right when she said you lied. She was right when she said you lied.
Wait, do you want to be there when the lights come on or something?
No, but sometimes it's just.
Debbie,
popping
we
off
asked
at
the
like 10,
question.
11,
No, we asked the
12.
question. The question was based on the fact that, based on history, no, based on the stories, there was a cool mum. It's true, 'cause I realised that you're slivering. You're a bit of a slivering one, you know. Hold on.
I think T's the cool mum.
She's not the cool mum.
I think she's the coolest. I think she's the coolest
I
mum.
think she was.
I think she's the coolest mum.
Oh, for
She's
12.
the snitching mum. She's the snitching
She'll
mum.
She is a snitching mum. She is a snitch. But
I
this
told
is
you
still.
guys everything I saw, everything that happened.
Yeah, she will. She will.
But I'm getting them. You can have a bit of fun, not too much, but enough.
But the problem is, because you snitched, they now can't go to the next
They
one.
can't, that's it.
But I now know what you told me what happened in that party.
She's not allowing anybody.
But I'm probably it's only because.
That's it.
But probably it's only because I said I'm getting them that they were allowed to go in the first place. So you had your time of fun. That's it.
Yeah.
because they were
I'll
allowed to
definitely
go,
allow them
but
to
they
go.
would have to have left at 11 o'clock as opposed to 12.
No, even 11. What age is 11?
11 is what? 16. You can have
That's
what I'm
Can we
saying.
start? Come home from at like 10 o'clock. I gave her the biggest side eye, but I allowed it. Because
10 is not 11.
Yeah, but that's,
said 11.
10 o'clock was when we didn't have an agreement.
Okay.
With an agreement, and at 16, I can be a bit more
16
lenient.
is coming in a few months.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm already starting.
Okay, guys, so
Now
let's bring
she's
this back to
chatting about herself,
13.
we're going to end
Hold
the
on,
relationship.
hold on, guys. We're talking about our experience was at 13. Now we're saying if our children, our daughters or whatever, our sons are
Because bear in
13,
mind,
what's your cut-off
they're not
point?
13. For me,
No, it happens. Let's be real.
Not 13.
13 didn't
Okay,
happen.
guys, year
Even
9.
14 though.
So you're 13 or 14, you're in year 9.
Yeah, no.
Year 9 going into year
So
10.
what kind of-
Year 9 is when everything happened.
Yeah. No, even
Okay,
like
so
some of
what's your time? What's your cut-off
some-
time? What's your cut-off time for the child that's 13, 14 or 14?
At 13,
Year 9.
At 13, you need to be home by 8 o'clock at the
Yeah.
latest.
What about 14?
8 o'clock.
So, okay, so you're obviously not the cool mum. So if you've had the experience, you've known what's happening there.
You know how
So according to you,
14
8 o'clock. Of course I do.
The reason
But
why
these
we were
kids
able
are-
to get away with it because our parents were not as crude. That doesn't make
So,
sense
but what I'm
at all.
saying is-
it makes me aware of the situation.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is,
She knows-
I feel like all
she knows-
children need to express themselves. They're curious, right? Nobody wants to not be part of the party at some point.
Children
Year
don't
10,
really
but
like
I think
that.
to me, year 10. If you want to go,
So they
to
can't start going out till year 10.
Guess what? If it's a
Year
house
10 is
party,
how old?
if it's
They
a house
have been
party,
here. Of
then
course
I'll
they
come
are.
collect you when the
Year
party
9.
finishes.
Yeah, I'll come
Yeah.
collect you.
But
But
that's
that's
one of them ones
midnight.
like, but nowadays the kids be like, yeah, we're going to a house party. Like you said, oh, I've got another one in Shrem. This is actually the real
Yeah,
thing.
it happens.
So they'll go from this place
To the
they'll go
next
to that
one.
place.
No.
But my concern is what's happening between here
No.
and here. Because
Yeah.
you're now on the bus now, then one boy now calls one girl and says, oh, listen, this is a link up and blah, 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 blah.
You find yourself somewhere else and
We
You
found
go
ourselves
to
in
one
Ladbroke
place,
Grove.
Yeah.
and I'm
Somebody
collecting-
called us from Fruity Park told us to come to a party in Ladbroke Grove. I promise you, I've never seen anywhere. Even today, I can't drive to Ladbroke Grove and not use sat-nav because I don't know this area. I was
We
there
went
in my
everywhere.
14 years of age,
Northwest,
following her because somebody said that we have party in Ladbroke Grove.
We even
When
had
we got to Ladbroke Grove, the guys were not there anymore.
oh my
We know
God.
how to. We now went to. Oh, jeez, this girl, I followed her.
I don't want to Ladbroke
We
Grove.
were in Finsbury Park, right? We were in Finsbury Park. We're gonna go to New Orleans. Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
We're gonna
Orleans
go
is
into
good.
there. Then we saw your mate, your dark skinned mate that you introduced me to. That you introduced me to. Then we now went to go and meet my mate in Isle of Dog to collect money.
You guys travelled.
We went to Isle of Dog.
No,
to
you
collect
guys
money
travelled.
from-
How are you
All of
talking?
us. All of us.
14.
We were 15 at this point. We went to Isle of Dog to collect money so that we can get into the next rave in Dalston. Not in Finsbury Park anymore, because the guy in Finsbury Park.
I'm sorry.
Now going to
Their
Dalston.
was in
Guys, I've been on
And this
night
guy,
bus.
was he older?
I've seen people shooting up drugs on night buses. Like, you know that night bus? You're just young and that was night bus to anybody.
Okay,
You're
cool.
just doing-
So
but nah,
basically what we're saying
I'm collecting you. Wherever you're going, I'm collecting
Exactly.
you.
So what we're saying here is because of the risk of the, being in between two places or being on a bus, all those risks of what you might see in the middle of the night, you want to collect your children, fine. But we also know what happens in those house parties. We're not unaware of how far children be going in house parties and what they're doing. Are we condoning the fact that in your head, somewhere in your mind, they could go this far in a house party?
Now I am the mum. Maybe I'm not the cool mum in every sense of the word. Because I'm the mum. Like, even now, okay, where's her mum? Okay, let me speak to her mum. So I have the number. Any person then you're calling, okay, let me call their mum.
That was my mum.
Hey, Kiana, thanks so much for inviting Kiana. Will you be there? Well, I'm that mum.
So if the mum says they're not there,
is there someone else that's going to be there?
no, but we're just going to leave them. The house is quite safe. What are you doing?
Yeah, then I'm looking at Kiana.
Even like my friend
She ain't
just
going.
my mum knew that her mum was going to be
Let
there.
her go, but the conversation we're going to have now, like, you need to be I'm gonna let you know that in your head you need to have in mind that I could pull up at any moment.
Yeah.
At any given moment you could see me in that house party and we'll
It's fine.
It's true.
We're not dancing together.
It's true.
You know I'm that mum.
It's true. I'm definitely that. I'm so sorry. I'm not dancing though. That's the thing about me.
Are you switching on the lights?
I'm putting on. I'll be like, hi guys, where's Amy? They said it was her birthday. Amy, how you good, babe? Happy girl, you look gorgeous. Me, I'm that mum. I feel sorry for them.
The thing is, I don't want to show you.
I think I'll be like me in terms of coming. Yeah.
When you go to uni or whatever, you become
You're gonna go
crazy.
too far.
Right, and another thing is that the child starts to lie and learn.
Exactly.
Have excuses.
So this is why I'm
it's like
asking,
giving
how
a
are we
bit of
dealing
a
with it? Because you
window,
kind of want to
but-
give them
Yeah.
some room for excitement, but
Give them the freedom, but you have to have the conversation with them.
If
They
it's
need
late,
to
I'm
know
picking you
that-
up.
Be very clear on what you're saying to me, because if at any point the story does not align, it's luck off for everything.
yeah, but
and
the
everyone.
issue is,
Do you know what it
the issue is,
is?
Debbie, they told you the story. You've now said you can turn up at any time, so they're not even free at the party.
They're free at the party.
They're not. So next week,
turn up.
they're telling you they're going to Emily's house for a sleepover because they know that if they told you it's a party, you might roll up.
But
This is where the lights start.
But they also
This is
know
where it
that
starts,
I
let's
can-
be honest.
But they also know I'm going to speak to Emily's mum.
Yeah, but Emily's mum might... Listen, guys, not everyone parents like you.
Facts.
Please, can we just be real?
Facts.
Let me tell you
They'll
something. My
cover up
mum's
for the
friend... Let me tell you something.
children,
My mum...
100%.
Someone I grew up with, right? Me and her literally... Me and her mum... My mum and her mum were friends, right? And her mum was very, very free. She actually had a lot of these raves and her mum wasn't there. There was even one, her mum was at a whole party, and when I clocked her mum, I moved to the side because I'm not doing part of what these people do, but her own daughter was doing it in front of her, and she for her it was just like they're young and they're just partying. So you calling the mum doesn't necessarily stop your child from doing what you don't want her to do.
It's not about that. It's about not determining. Because you're saying Emily's mum will be there watching.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But
So
for me, I think it's the time. If I get you
same.
before midnight,
Same.
yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying to you. A lot of parties I went to, for example, they're kicking off 8:30. Let's say it's winter, so it gets a bit dark, right?
Yeah.
8:39. Even if you picked up at 12, they could have wined and wined. They could have been everywhere.
I'm not opposed
Are
to
you
anything.
okay with it?
But what
That's
can
my
you
question.
do? But what can you do if you don't know and you're not there? What can you do?
I'm not opposed to like.
So in your mind, you're okay with the fact that it's potentially happening? I'm just
It's
asking.
a possibility.
Are we okay with it?
That
That
they're
they're
whining.
whining and grinding on
It's a
boys. Are you okay with
possibility.
it?
Oh.
Because we have to deal with this.
It's not about being okay
because to
with
me,
it.
I just feel like
what can you
whining is
do?
one step. You're sexually active now. Or what?
Yeah.
No.
It's true though.
I mean,
Guys, when you think about what you're doing, it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
with the male anatomy, not like you and your
Guys,
girls in the
it's
corner
true.
dancing.
No,
You're
but-
whining on the guys. Next step is feet. Next step is guys. Tell me if I'm lying.
Oh, you're not lying
I'm
still.
lying.
So that's why I'm asking what we're saying
the
then.
whining by itself, like, because you go out, you're dancing in it, you're whining.
No.
Dancing.
Debbie, let's be
On a
serious.
child.
You're talking about an older person who enjoys running with their girls. I'm talking about someone in year 9 who they've gone through puberty, they're curious,
reality
they want to be the
is
cutest
not
guy,
know.
girl, they want the attention.
The
You want guys
reality-
to fancy you. It's just reality,
The
let's be honest. And
reality
guys
you-
want
you
the
will
girls to
not
like
know.
them.
The reality is you
So your
won't
kids are
know.
not going.
And I'm thinking
So it's
about
what
So the kid's gonna start lying to you to go because your kid's gonna go. So
No,
your
they're
kid's
gonna
gonna
go
start
and I'm
lying.
picking
to
them
you.
up. That's just it.
Yeah, but
So you're comfortable.
No,
with
did you say
happening
you
to
won't
you?
go?
I don't
You
know
won't
what's
know.
happening.
She won't know.
I don't know what's happening.
okay, so you're just gonna let them go and pick them up.
I'll trust.
with the hope that
I'll trust
in
that.
doing that,
Right.
it's
I'll trust that
giving
they're not doing that.
And you would have
I mean, what can you
conversations
do?
as well.
Conversations mean nothing, guys. Stop.
Yeah, but what can you do? What are you gonna do though? What are you actually
Why
gonna
everyone-
do?
Why is everyone shouting? What's going on here?
My thing is, yeah, what are you actually gonna do?
Why are you shouting? My thing is. I understand what you're saying. Innit? I push the button, you know. I push the button.
She starts saying,
My thing is, yeah. Sorry, Auntie T. I'm sorry. Only by accident, No, my point is, yes, you're picking them up. Yes, you don't know. But the reason why I said this whole we'll talk to them. Can you remember when you were 13, 14, your parents tell you things like, remember the home of which you come from, don't steal, we're not from that kind of family. Your parents spoke to you. We will speak even more so because we're not even from like another country. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So your talks are different, but guys, this is still your parent. You still kind of feel like, yeah. You're going to say what you need to say to get where you want to go to. What we're talking about here.
Yeah, but I feel like my mum
every
never
child
mentioned-
explores, please. Let's not pretend.
No, I agree, but my mum's never mentioned anything relevant to the actual club scene or anything like that.
Okay, so what are you saying now? What are you saying that's so relevant?
They didn't know.
Yeah, I don't think they know why.
So my question is, what are you saying that's so relevant?
Okay, it's basically, this is like...
You see?
Even letting the child know that you know what happens.
Yes.
Even that.
But that's what I'm saying to you, Takona. I'm going to pretend to be
And
your
you
child
say
right now.
no one should-
Hold on, I'm going to pretend to be your child right now. Speak to me. No, it's all seriousness. Speak to me.
Are we asking what happens at these parties?
No, you remember you said you were going to let me know
No,
what
but I
happened.
need to ask you what your version
Okay,
of that
well,
is.
you know, it's Amy's party and, you know, we dance, we have fun. I'm there with my girls, you know, some of the guys from
And
my class are
I'll
there.
be telling you my history. Like when I was younger, this is what happened, and people were dancing on.
Really, Mum?
Yeah, it happens.
Oh, man.
Have you never seen it?
No, Mum.
Why are you lying, man?
Even if.
Or even... Yeah, but Mum, you know I'm not really that kind of girl.
Okay, well, don't
Okay,
be.
so what I'm trying to say to you guys...
And you know that they're not that. If
It's
Kiana says to
fine.
me that
Guys,
she
we
was
have established that
dancing in the
sometimes
club,
some
It's
children
fine.
will tell you
You know-
something.
you know it
You're
embedded.
lying. Who did you dance with? Your
Right.
shadow. Stop lying, because I've seen you in action.
Yeah.
And
I know
already
you would-
know
yeah.
your brain.
You already know
Before
your
you
child.
even- I know that you're not. Even when me, I come and do my, hey, she be looking at me, Mom, why you? Because
Yeah.
you know what? I know
But
my
indirectly,
child.
Okay.
she knows that you're aware of it.
If she
So, but
says-
what I'm saying is,
like
just
she
in the
said,
child
she said
knowing that
that's
you're
not
aware,
me.
it doesn't necessarily mean they're not going to have a wine.
Listen, you can't control them.
Yeah,
But
it's just
and then
reality.
just
No, but
provide
at
them
least
with
there's a
guidelines.
connection.
I agree that
there's
you
a
should provide-
connection. There's
Guys,
you can
I'm not
relate.
disagreeing with you here. I'm just saying, the difficulty for me is, obviously there's picking you up. It's the fact that I know what you could potentially be up to. And I know that sometimes it opens your mind a bit too much. Do you know what I mean? Some people, like you said, it's just, for the child, it's just whining.
Can
it's
I tell
just
you, there's
in a
times
party,
that I
it
told my mum
opens
that
your
we were
mind
going to
up.
the library and we were going to go and chill somewhere. Like, it doesn't...
Small, all those kind
It
of
doesn't,
things.
like, what does it... What? You
What do you
don't
mean?
know what your
Never
children
been
are
in a party.
doing.
Exactly.
You don't know. It's not just
Exactly.
party.
So what are you saying? They can't go.
That's why I'm undecided on how I feel.
But are you letting him go to the rave?
I'm undecided on how I
Okay,
feel.
it's someone's 16th birthday.
16 is a little bit different. I'm not gonna
16's
lie,
quite
because I
fun,
think
yeah.
if we start now, you can just decide that you now want to be leaving the house for me, and you're not like. So I have to deal with that a little bit differently.
But you
do know
have
what
to
I mean?
loosen the
15,
rope from
15.
early. Like,
I do
you don't
think you have
just
to loosen the
tie
rope.
it and then, okay, go at
15,
16. Like, you have to...
15. What's that? Year 10.
Yeah.
The thing is, I'm not gonna lie. Basically, you're gonna have to go at some point, isn't it? But I'm probably not gonna sleep. I'm not gonna sleep. I know when you're coming in the house. I'm not because I know
Yeah.
what's going on.
I probably would.
I'm conscious.
At least they know.
I'm not
that's
going
why
to
I
sleep.
put it
Like
out
it's too much. for
I
me.
wouldn't sleep. I wouldn't sleep. You can't. I wouldn't sleep. No.
What's that?
Yeah,
for
I
them. And
wouldn't
they're
sleep.
not coming home so late.
But then,
so-
okay, did any of you ever sneak out of the house?
No.
No, I couldn't sleep at my house.
Why?
No,
There was no way.
The room closest to the door.
Oh, no, you said it like to say you couldn't, but
No, my mum.
I physically couldn't. My mum
If I came
wouldn't.
home past curfew, mum would put the key in the door. I'm locked out.
oh,
Yeah, she's like, go back to where you're coming from. do you know how dead that is? You know, home from
So you made sure you came back.
Getting on the
basically.
149 all the way back to London Bridge to go back to where I'm coming from. Dead.
So you made sure you were back.
So what? Did you sneak out? You clearly did here.
yeah, I snuck at the house.
Well, your mum, is she asleep though?
Well, I guess.
And you come back before she wakes
Is she
up.
at work or asleep?
No, she's asleep.
She's asleep. Okay.
And you make it back before she wakes up.
Yeah, I didn't go far. I just went up the road to go and see my boyfriend. Like,
Yeah, let me not lie to you. I think I have to get some type of alarm. Ding ding when that door opens. Because I'm not gonna
The ring will
lie.
let you know. The ring.
The
doorbell.
ring.
Yes.
Because I'm not that
technology
person. Imagine guys if your child, like if you slept and you
but
found
my
out that when
mum
you're
woke
sleeping your
up-
child
my
your
mum
child
woke
went
up and she saw
out.
that the wind had pushed.
How
it.
old were you when that
I-
happened?
How old? I was like, this is all 15. This is all 1 year
Yeah,
old.
What did
bro.
she do when you came home?
Okay, so yeah. So I left. I put the no. I put the door on the latch. No, sorry. Let's
On the
rewind.
latch?
Let's rewind.
Oh, so you can get back in.
I was meant to go on the school trip, right? I didn't go on the school trip. I think this trip was optional. So instead, I gave my mum the letter, and then me and my friend, shout out Dina, we went to go and see my then boyfriend. So we're just chilling. Bearing in mind, he doesn't live far from me. Maybe like a 10-minute walk from my house. So we're there. But I don't know why we got so carried away what we were doing, just busting jokes, just whatever. But I looked at the time and it was now 11:30. Bearing in mind, this was a school trip. So...
Did your mum not call you?
Of course she was calling me, but I was.
You were sidetracked.
No, I don't know what I was doing. Like my phone was just like whatever. We're doing just laughing, whatever, chilling, whatever. Cool. So now we're like, oh my gosh. So I see it's midnight now, and then I answer the phone. Mum said, "Time, wow." Cool. When I heard that, I said, oh my gosh. So I'm walking home now, power walking like, Dina, we gotta go. Walking. So we split ways now. I go to my house. When I entered that door, yeah, I don't know if it was a lightning bolt or just the swift motion of the belt buckle colliding with my head. You know, like there was a lot of. Well, I just know that was. And bearing in mind, I was not a child that got beats. It just didn't happen. I was the only girl. It wasn't necessary. Mum didn't do it. So in that moment, I knew that, But because I had never received a beating before, and now I'm at the ripe age of 15, I said, no, I can't do this. I channeled my inner Tracy Beaker. I packed my Pantan vest and my school uniform. I left her to sleep. And then I went, bearing in mind I'd been sneaking out to go and see my boyfriend or whatever. So I already knew, okay, I'll leave the door on the latch, whatever, cool, fine. But we had a gate. So I locked the gate, but the door was on the latch. Yeah. So it just so happened that my mum woke up that night and the wind had pushed the door open a bit. So when she'd gone to the toilet, which is by the door, she saw that the door was open. She went to go and see, she went to go and check my room. I wasn't there now. And this is where, as a child, as an adult, I see the stress
that you put her through, man.
You know, like, because imagine waking up and your child is not in the house.
There at night.
And you're calling and I'm not answering the phone. But I went to go and sleep at Dina's house. I was like, I'm not going. My Dina was like, what? Why are you here? Like, her brother was like, what's going on? But no, my mum beats me. Yeah.
Was Dina's mum?
No, she wasn't there. She worked nights.
Oh, okay.
So I was just like, in my head, I'm like, okay, yeah, this is what's supposed to happen. Like, how dare she hit me? Like, but in the grand scheme of things, I deserved every ounce of that beating I received. The next day now, I went to school. She came to meet me at the school. We went, sat down with the head teacher. She said, that's when she came. That's when I knew now, oh man, if you want to put somebody's blood pressure up, this is too much now. And then I just had to apologise. The teacher spoke to my mum. She spoke to me, all of this stuff now. And then it was just like, yeah man, that was it. I didn't sneak out no more.
Yeah, guys.
It's a lot, no?
Yeah, man. It's a lot.
This is taking another direction.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
But then this is it now. So for me, it's like I didn't have that freedom in the sense of, okay, mum, I'm going to the party, finish at 11. Okay, I'm gonna come and collect you. Because maybe if I had that,
you wouldn't be sneaking out.
Number one, I wouldn't be saying that I'm going to sleep at my mate's house, knowing I'm going to the party. Number two, I wouldn't be trying to sneak out to go and, because like obviously I was going through that adolescent phase, so to speak.
And that's the thing. It's like you don't know what end of the coin to play because they both come with their consequences.
Yes, and it's also
or their risks. You know,
and when you have more than one child, it's not. Every paintbrush does not fit all. Yeah. So like what she used for my elder brothers is the same tactics maybe she used it for me, and I don't respond.
It just didn't work for you.
It didn't work for me. Like I like to have my freedom, but I also like to follow the rules, but I like to do so in my own way. Does that make sense? So now knowing how I am, I'm like, okay, with Kiana, I'll give you your freedom. Do what you need to do, but I have rules. You need to follow these rules. So that's why I feel like now I'm trying to give her the rope and be like, okay, go. Because any step, Kiana's calling, okay, mum, I'm going to co-op today after school. Can I go to Sainsbury's? Okay, mum, I'm in Sainsbury's now. Do you? Okay. And it's like, because I've instilled in her, you can go, but just make sure you look back to make sure everything's okay. Because it's not like you're just going to be out here in this world free and doing your own thing. That's how people now
don't wait for me to be calling you down and ringing you down for where you are.
Because imagine how
our parents, they're really cool. My mum's really cool.
Did someone take them?
Exactly.
What happened?
It's scary.
And in that moment when you're a teenager, you're not thinking about it. You're just like, why is she stressing me, man?
This time she's stressed.
Yeah. I remember mum says it now. She'd be like, Tama, you really caused me. Even giving birth, you are giving me high blood pressure. So that graying you, I'm just like, is it that deep? We know. You only girl, and the guy came here to make life easy. No, it's just giving a little flavor. But that's it, boy. That's it. Children, just try.
So quickly, I had neighbours who, like, when they came home after their curfew, their mum would lock the door, like you mentioned, and they'd have to sit outside. Their mum would say go back, but they just tend to sit outside and wait till the morning. Yeah, that's what happened.
You stayed outside the whole night?
Oh no, go back to where I'm coming from.
Oh, you went?
I never thought of staying outside.
I actually think that's even worse for me.
Worse.
I would like to know that you're there.
Yeah.
Than to not know the place that you've gone to.
No, but you've locked the door. So.
I get the logic. That's the thing. I get the logic, but I want you to beg exactly. But because this mum, I'm not gonna lie, yeah, like they used to beg, but then when they did it so frequently, they'll be there. So what we used to do, us neighbours, we're like, put our heads out the window and be talking to them all the time. Like, oh, I'm tired now, guys. Like, enjoy the rest of the night. They're trying to keep them company. Yeah, like we're their friends. No, we're their friends.
Okay.
We know obviously what's happened.
So you never think to...
My mum's in my house. My mum is not the kind of person that your mum told you guys to sit down and she'll not be like, oh yeah, come inside. Because for her, it's just like, you two, why did you stay past 8? You know your mother told you. So she ain't gonna do it. So, and bear in mind, the time that this kid's been locked up, my mum's already sleeping. Everyone's sleeping. Everyone's house, the lights are off. This is not, I should not be opening the door. You want me in Nigeria? Muratala Airport. It's alright. So what we used to do, a lot of us neighbours on one street, we're all outside the window, we'll just be chatting, but we have to chat quietly because if our parents hear us again, you're also in trouble. Fine, then you let them, when it's getting a bit late, you have to say your byes. But I wonder, like, with us and our children, early hours in the morning, yeah, like maybe 12, maybe 1, like, but we're young, we're very young, it shouldn't be...
One child by themselves, or there's a couple?
No, it's the one child. Don't mind, she would tell them
and for the whole night they're there?
They're there.
Oh, wow.
Till the morning. And sometimes they'll be like, throw me a coat and we throw down like a cardigan and stuff, like, because cold, isn't it? But my point is,
that's child abuse.
Yeah, 100%.
my point is, with this whole like telling your child to go back where they come from or stay outside, will we do it? What's our views on that?
I say no.
If they're repeatedly sneaking out, like your child is sneaking out, like you did, right?
That's it now. I'm not putting my...
I don't want to give you a reason to be doing that.
I would rather...
Tell me.
To come to my house.
Yeah, but they're not going to do that. So my point
Let
is,
this house be the house that...
yeah, but it's not going
chill.
to be, Debbie.
But you don't know that.
No,
But
Debbie,
at least then, if that's
in
what it is,
reality,
I will
most
create
cases
an
it's not going to
environment-
be.
I will create an environment between me and my child so that they feel comfortable enough to let me know where they're going, when they intend to come back. And if for any reason they cannot make the time that they need to come back by, they're calling me and giving me the reason why.
And it has to be a decent
and then
reason.
we're adopting and formulating
And
a
I'm coming
new
to
plan
get
based
you.
on what is happening
Right,
there. But
right.
it cannot be the narrative of lies and deceit and do what I want to do.
So this
that's not how it
child,
works.
I get what you're saying. So this child is now realised that when I call my mum and explain the situation, she wants to deal with the situation. So every time there's a new situation.
Can I tell you that
What happens
my
next?
first answer to everything my children ask me is no. Anything.
No, but mum,
No.
I'm
So-
trying to get on the bus, blah, blah, blah happened. Because they realise as long as they give a story, you're going to open the door.
No.
So basically,
You
keep
know what?
opening the door. What?
That may work. The first door,
Second time,
It
yeah.
can't continue.
So that's what I'm saying. Once it's a pattern,
No. But
Why is there always situations?
because I feel like
Then you just carrying the spirit of situations. Come and stay in the house. Come and stay in the house. Don't worry. Stay in the house.
she said, "Are you carrying the spirit of
What is that?
situation?"
Why is everything happening to you? Stay in the house. It's okay. Like, what are we doing?
It's true.
Oh my
It's
days.
becoming- It's seeming
Come
like
on.
maybe somebody outside. Do you owe somebody 30,000?
As in, what is it? What is that?
It's true. And in fact, don't worry. Let's go and call your cousins. We can have a party. Roman, are you free? Roman likes dancing.
Oh my days.
Everybody will party in this house. Me too, I'll be the DJ. Cause somebody there.
I'm done.
If you like, I can put different songs for
Because
you.
I think the parents that did it, not that it's necessarily a great method, but I think it's because they were fed up.
Yeah, no,
That's the reason.
Stop coming
They're
on
fed up of
late.
you not abiding by the rule. There's obviously a rule, and you keep pushing it. So what's next?
And I guess the hope is that the child
You
will come
exactly.
How many times were you looked at?
I can remember like 2 distinct instances. I don't think it was over and
Was it
over
because you
again.
purposely came home late, or it just so happened that
I
you
just
were
can't
late?
remember. But I was
Too
late.
old. Yeah.
Was there any time that you realised that the door's gonna be locked? There's no point of even going home.
No.
You're gonna make it home. You'll try and make it home.
Yeah, because I feel like I don't think it was locked all the time.
Yeah,
It just depends
okay.
the mood. do you
Yeah,
understand?
yeah.
So
But it reminds me, and I think it's just the fear that your parents put in you. And I do actually believe in putting some type of fear in your children. But anyways, With my mum, I think I went like out with my friends to West End. I lived in South East London, I didn't live in West London. It was getting quite late, but we were genuinely just shopping and just like, you know, you just be strolling, taking your time in and out of shops, you're just wasting time. And I think she called me and she was like, where are you? She was expecting me home probably, I don't know, maybe it's like 8 o'clock. In winter, it's dark at 8 o'clock, right? And she was like, where are you? This is 8 o'clock, blah, blah. And I'm trying to explain, but because she's at the height of anger now, she doesn't really care about your reasons. It's you should be at home. Yeah. So obviously she shouted 1 or 2 things. She was just like, if you're not back here in the next 15 minutes, I'm gonna call the police. And she cut the phone. I swear to you guys, I started running. All my friends were with me.
Running to where? Oh my days. And then where are you running to?
She's running home.
My friends were with me and I just started running. Because for me, it was like, I need to save myself. Obviously, even when I'm talking about it, it's obviously hilarious. Because obviously I started running and very, very quickly I realised that regardless how fast I run, I'm running nowhere, I'm getting nowhere. But it's that fear of like, she never said something like that to me. She said, she literally said, if you're not back in the next 15 minutes, police, I'm going to call the police in Yoruba. You're going to sleep in a cell tonight. And just cut off. And I just thought, cell, police. Like, what's going on here? It all just got a bit much. And I literally just started running. And for me, when I got home, I got in trouble. I was not in no cell. No one was calling no one. But for me, it's just the way that I was brought up that those little words mean a lot. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can still kind of get me to the point where I'm like, oh my God, I'm on edge.
At what age was this now?
I can't remember now. But I don't think I would have been in school.
Secondary school?
Yeah, maybe at 11.
Okay,
it is quite late, at 8 o'clock, like, and it's winter and it's dark, and you could be saying you're West End, but who knows if you're anywhere else in it. I really wasn't West End, but it's just stuff like that. I just wonder, for us, how we will deal with that. Obviously, it would be different, but I like the fact that our parents had some type of
way
claw,
to grab you.
some type of way to get you that you're just like, oh my God. Because once your child doesn't have some type of sense of, I don't want to go that far with you, that's when they start calling me different types of names.
That was so. Oh, mate.
Yeah.
Guys.
That Raving scene was good though, I can't lie, I'm sorry. I enjoyed my 15 and 16 years of raving. Not years, but my 15 and 16 year old raves that I would go to.
Yeah.
That's fine, you know, like when you're young, you're just carefree, you're just enjoying, just JJ like this.
But you would never be okay knowing Kiana did that, even though it's innocent. Would you be okay with it?
Yeah, I'm fine with it. I know.
Oh, you don't think it was
I've got
innocent?
different thoughts on it.
On what?
On Raving. When I look back at it, I don't think it was good at all.
You didn't enjoy yourself?
Whether I enjoy myself or not, I feel like
the whole premise of it is not great.
Yeah, I feel like the guys are very pervy, be in a club,
Older
they're just
guys.
touching your bum. No, even age mates,
yeah,
under 18s. You're walking past, people are touching your bum.
Yeah, it's
I don't know you
bad.
from Adam.
Yeah.
Like, who
But
are
then
you?
it was a different time. back
Yeah,
then.
yeah.
Consent wasn't a thing.
But obviously, looking back, you just
Yeah,
think it
looking
wasn't
back,
okay.
it
wasn't okay.
No, it weren't really. And you know, like you feel like that's the need because you're in the dance. You should dance.
Yeah.
You should be doing these things. But really, whatever I don't want to. I don't even know what you look like.
It's so dark, isn't it? It's true.
It's so low.
It's so-
like,
it's
nothing's
true.
really.
Behind you
And
and
then
just
the nasty one, if I think about it more, the under 18s ones, that's part of that. The chaka, the over 18s. These are big men.
They are big men.
Like you're like 30, 40. Like you're a big man.
Jeez.
Oh, the yardie dancing.
40.
You're a big man.
40 would be the top end.
Yeah.
30.
But
No, but with a 15 year. How long are you guys?
Yeah.
20s and 30s.
No, that's
And
bad.
as in our friends, the girl they flipped her upside down. They flipped her around.
But you know
They did
Jamaicans,
that.
like,
They really-
when you go to a yardie, you see them pass.
Yeah,
they're
you know how
really
they
doing
do
jumps on the
it.
table, like they're really doing.
We were there one night.
I'm not that-
We were
I'm
there
not
one night. Someone put in a gun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Was I there that time?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you were, babes.
She tried it.
I don't think I went without you.
I
Okay,
did.
so.
100% did. The first time I went was with you. Every other time I went was with you.
Okay.
You see, I
wasn't there yet.
The time when I was no, you weren't there every time I went with you.
Oh, okay.
I used to go with Yemi and
I think by then
What's
maybe
her
I
name?
become a Christian by then. I think I stopped.
maybe
'Cause that's like 16.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But I only ever went once with you. That time we fell asleep.
With the gun. Was
Was that the same time?
I think so, yeah. I'm pretty sure.
No.
But
So what happened with this gun?
After we went to
I was so scared. And
You
the thing
saw
is,
it, yeah?
I was scared. I was high, which made me more scared. Oh my god! I couldn't leave. It's like we didn't have the brain to leave. So it's like we went upstairs to like a top bit, and we were just like there, just shaking and nervous, like. And then I'm pretty sure 2 guns got brought in that night. But I remember one gun for sure in the middle of the dance floor.
In Dalston Lane.
In Dalston Lane. Anyway,
So
guys,
this is why we shouldn't be. This is why knowing this type of stuff. This is why you can't. Yeah, you can't go.
But the party will be different. It'll be like in someone's house. Hopefully, it'll be different.
Guys, can I tell you
this
that?
This is
There's nothing
unregulated
new.
over 18.
This was unregulated. The bouncers will look at us on the door. No,
We have no idea.
Right, I agree. I heard
It started
that.
at, nothing good happens at
I
3
heard
a.m.
that.
It started at 3 a.m.
Are you guys gonna tell me?
Red flag.
But are you guys gonna tell me there's not 16-year-olds that come into house parties with guns? Like, these things happen, you know. So where we go with this? Yes, it's different, but the
knives
point
or
is you
whatever.
can't control the actions of others, and you're in an environment where anyone who's influenced differently could be in that space.
True.
I guess it's a lot of gauging.
It is.
I just make the best decision because again, you don't want it the other way where they're disappearing,
Yeah.
lying, transparency out. But guys, okay, I need to know a couple things. Yeah, when did you first start going raving?
Yeah.
And when would you allow your children to go to a rave? And any other thoughts you have, to be honest. We've really shared ourselves today.
Yeah.
We really
And
shared
also,
ourselves.
are you picking them up? Are you giving them a curfew?
Yeah.
Are you locking the doors?
Are they allowed a house party? Are you sitting at the house party? Are you leaving the house and letting them have the house party? Actually, we need to know, guys.
In the house.
Tell us.
Going out for dinner with
Tell
your
us.
husband while they're having a party. You're coming back to the house.
You might not be coming out too late.
Disappeared. Anything could happen. Anyway, guys, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.
Bye.